Destiny 2 Edge of Fate DLC Solar Titan build. This build is actually more enjoyable than the Arc build that I recently uploaded. And when it comes to the solar build itself, it starts off with 200 grenades. We're going for 180 stat, and then we have a 20 font mod that gets it up to 200 grenades when we pick up armor stacks or when we pick up orbs. The next thing we're aiming for is that 100 super. Off of these grenades, we're going to be able to get our super fast, and having that at 100 makes it come back faster and do decent amount of damage. The leftover we're dumping in melee because when we have roaring flames times 3, our melees become really strong, and getting them to 100 helps getting our hammer if we lose it and allows us to do a lot of damage with our melee. The next thing when it comes to the actual build for the subclass, we're using little shield, strafe lift, hammer. The hammer is really nice on this build, and we using fusion grenades. Fusion grenades is a must because this is what kind of makes the whole entire build with the exotic arms that we're using. It turns the exotic turns the grenade into a insta explosion grenade, and it makes fusion grenades really good, including to stun champion. The next thing we got is Soul Invictus. This allows you to leave solar behind on the floor to burn enemies, gain back your abilities, and even heal you when you use any of your abilities. Coming over to Roaring Flames. Roaring Flames, I don't know if it has been nerfed, but normally you get a 10% buff with every ability kill that you get to improve your abilities. Up to times 3 stacks to give you a total of 30% damage buff. If you get a nade kill, if you get a melee kill, or even if you get a super kill, all those will stack back to back, including buffing up the damage to all 3. You will have 30% damage increase to your melee, 30% damage increase to your super, and 30% damage increase to your grenade. So make sure when you're using your abilities, you have Roaring Flames active. The next thing we're talking about is the fragments. When it comes to the fragments, we have Solar Ignition, Spread, Scorch. This allows you to get more ignitions and also get more grenade energy to help you get into 200 grenade. Is it needed? Not really, but it helps. The next thing we got is Solar Explosion, cause targets to ignite. This takes your super to the next level, making it much better, giving you extra melee buff and making your super a lot stronger. The next one is definitely a must, probably the only one that you really need for this build, and this is so you can instantly heal yourself. Whenever you throw your grenades, it's going to make an instant explosion, and it's going to give you a chunk of health whenever you need that panic heal. Finally, we have you apply more Scorch. This is going to help you ignite targets faster, either with your melee, either with your hammer, either with your grenade. You're just going to see more ignitions. Also with your weapons, if you're using solo weapons that can ignite, this will help you ignite more faster, causing more damage. When it comes to the actual mods, we're using 1-in-1. So we have Ashes to Acid, so our grenades are going to give us a super, and we do use our melee pretty consistent, but you can switch to 2 grenades if you need to. That way you can get your super faster back from grenades. But I feel like I punch a lot and I do use my grenades a lot, so these come in really nice. When it comes to this one, we could use the artifact mod. I don't know if I could put it on or how does it work. Oh, okay, it's already active. I have an artifact mod that, no, I think you have to actually put it on. Yeah, you have to put it on. It costs 3. I thought it would be cheap. I bought this from the artifact, that way I can get my solar and strand mods, but it costs 3. So I'm actually going to stick to the solar orb. That way, whenever I use my solar weapon, which I normally use this Apex, the new Year-Tide Apex, which is a new SMG, but I really like the Teraba. Like, if you haven't tried the Teraba, oh my God, the Teraba is so good this season. But going back to the helmet, the orb is so we can make this harmonic siphon is so we can make orbs with our weapon. When it comes to the arms, we're using the Ashen Wake. Like I said earlier, this turns your fusion grenade into an exploding on impact grenade that can stun champions, and final blows will give you back your grenade energy. So make sure you're getting kills with this. If you're just damage an enemy, you're gonna kind of throw it away. You want to make sure to use it to defeat enemies. It's pretty strong when you have Roaring Flames times 3, so make sure you're using it when you have Roaring Flames times 3. When it comes to our chest, we're using a concussive dampener. We're using a charged up mod that allows us to get an extra armor charge, and we're using solar damage resist, but again, this can change depending whatever activity you're doing. When it comes to the boots, we get ability to our lowest energy. We get heals from our orbs, and we also get grenades from our orbs. Coming down to the class item, we have 2 time dilations, and these help us keep our armor stacks for a long period of time. Powerful Attraction allows us to pick up our orbs with the shields, and that's kind of the mod setup. When it comes to the weapons, I am using the Mint Retrograde. If you're not using this weapon, you are missing out. One of the best weapons in the game right now. Again, the Teraba is such a really good exotic, mostly when you oh my God, when you activate Ravenous Beast. Is one of the only weapons in the game that can do what it does. It's insane. I actually love it. And finally, we're using the slammer to move around. When it comes to the artifact mods, I did change them a little bit, but it seems like this one I wanted to use since I'm using a strand weapon and a solar weapon, but the mod costs 3 and I don't have space for 3. But if you can throw this in so you can do orbs with your solar and you can do orbs with your strand weapon or with your stasis weapon, depending on what you're using, that could also work in there. We have a scavenger mod. We have pick up elements. So whenever we pick up a fire sprite, it gives us ability to our weakest ability. Whenever we defeat targets, it has a chance to make a fire sprite. Whenever we stun champions with our solar weapons or our SMG, it really does extra damage. And then again, if you can weaken the enemy with any other stasis buff, strand buff, your solar damage will be increased from any source. Your weapons will do more damage, your super will do more damage, your abilities will do more damage. So it's nice if you can kind of throw this into the mix, but again, it's kind of hard to throw it in because I don't have anything unless I get a weapon with slice on my strand weapon or some sort of like prismatic build to go along. I don't know. It helps out though if you can get the solar damage. I think this is more of a prismatic build. That way your melees can do more damage, but it's there. Next one we got is Radiant Shrapnel. This helps with if you're using a solar weapon. It helps with the SMG. And finally, last mod, this helps you with your grenades. Whenever you're Radiant, which we are getting Radiant from our solar weapons, our grenades recharge faster and do more damage. So we already have 200 grenades. It comes back pretty fast. Whenever we pick up our abilities or use our ability, it comes back even faster. Whenever we're Radiant, it comes back even faster and it does more damage. So again, try to use all these combinations of mods. Make sure you're having Roaring Flames active, and this build will go insane. Truly enjoyable build, really fun build. You can literally burn everything down with this build in the game. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
What the champ, bro? God damn, look at this champion, bro. He didn't like that. Look at this other champion, bro. I'm about to... Bro, you don't even know it yet, right here. Oh my, ay Dios mío. Hey, where's my hammer? I lost my hammer. Oh, there's my hammer. The other champion too right now, bro. What do you think? I'm a champion eater. I eat champion with this build. You want some of this too, bro? Hey, mine. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, I gotta go get my hammer. Who's next? Oh, the boss is next? Easy, bro. Come here, Big Daddy. I got multiple hammers for that ass. Oh, he's already done. He's literally already done. He's already done, bro. Oye, gordo. Here's another one. He's already done. No fui.
Great.
Where's this damn champion? I'm gonna show him champion right now, bro. Look at this. Look at it. Right here, bro. He's dead. Is that another bird? Yo, chill, bird. Oh, my champion. That's a champion right there. Y'all seen him? Hey, where's my hammer? I just threw a champion. Look at his eyeball. Look at his eyeball. Look at his eyeball. Look at his eyeball. Oh my god. Look at his brig. Look at his brig. Look at his brigs. Look at his brig. Look at his brig. Oh, look at his health. Look at his health. He's chunking. He's chunking. He's gone. Hey, where's my hammer? Get ready for the end top barrier because we're gonna need it. I lied, we ain't gonna need no end top barrier. He's gone already. See ya. Don't wanna be ya. They're eating, dude. Look how much damage my grenade does. Look how much damage my grenade does, bro.